making videos as much as I would like to recently, but I definitely intend to get back into it. If you like my videos, please subscribe, and thank you very much for watching. Bye. I always give myself a severe double chin when I'm holding my camera for some reason. Fab. Today's tutorial is on this brown cut crease with winged eyeliner. I've done the rest of my face, so I'm just going to show you how to do this eye, and I'll talk through everything that I'm doing. Cut creases only really work if your crease is visible. Like if you have an eyelid that is kind of covering your crease, you're not really going to get that slick look. I'm going to use the Inglot Slanted Angle brush. I've already primed my eyelid with some concealer, and I've set it with a cream eyeshadow. Now I'm just going to go in with a light brown colour and the Inglot 31T brush, and I'm just going to cut the crease of my eye. So to find the crease of your eye, you're not going to get it by like looking down and drawing it, because you're going to end up getting the wrong crease. So I'm just going to look straight in the mirror, and I'm going to just draw a line where the crease of my eye is. So I'm just drawing it with some light brown. It's better to start off with a lighter colour, just in case you make a mistake. And then at the end of my eyelid, I'm kind of just winging it up by like flicking my wrist, kind of, if that makes sense. And just winging it up. See if you go by like your bottom lash line, kind of if it was like slanted up a little bit. Just going to go like that because I'm going to do winged eyeliner below it. So I'm just drawing the line and then flicking it up at the end. And now I'm going to get a small blending brush and blend that out. So I'm using the Inglot brush in 10S, and I'm just going to blend out that brown colour I did. There's no product on my brush. I'm just blending out the colour that is there. I'm just using one-screen wiper motions and circular motions to blend that out. I'm not bringing it down, I'm bringing it up when I'm blending, because it doesn't matter if it looks a little bit messy, because you're going to be like carving out the crease afterwards. And I'm just doing really small motions with the brush. And I'm going to go back in with that colour and do the exact same thing, and then blend it out again. I'm looking straight in the mirror and starting from the inner corner and dragging it out. And I'm just going to blend out that light brown with the exact same blending brush, and just using small motions again. I'm going to go in with my angled brush again, and I'm using a slightly darker brown now. Starting from the inner corner and drawing that line. And flicking it out at the end. And you can kind of darken it at the very outer corner. I'm going to blend it out with the Inglot 10S brush again. This brush is really good for like more detailed blending, because it is really nice and small. Just blending it. Little circular motions. I'm going in with the medium coloured brown again, and I'm just going to carve it out again and blend it out again. It's very repetitive when it comes to like blending out the shadows. And I'm just darkening it and applying a little bit more of the eyeshadow to the outer corner, just to make it a little bit more darker. And I'm just going to blend it out with the 10S brush again. Okay, so now I'm mixing in a little bit of brown and a little bit of black, and I'm going in just to darken up. I'm holding the brush kind of to the side and like holding it at the end very lightly, and using it like at the side just to like diffuse the colour. When you're holding the brush really lightly, it kind of gives a softer finish on the blend, so I'm just really lightly blending. Okay, so now I'm going to start on carving out the crease. For carving out the crease, I'm using the Inglot 22T brush. I'm squeezing the brush so it's nice and thin. I apply concealer to my brush, and I'm just going to go right under the line where I draw it for my crease, just to sharpen it and make it more defined. I'm applying the concealer all over my eyelid. Well, not all over my eyelid, all over my eyelid under the crease. And then I'm just sharpening the outer part. With some cream eyeshadow, I'm just setting the concealer in place so it doesn't crease or smudge. Okay, so now that I have the crease of my eye cut, I'm going to start doing winged eyeliner. I'm using this very small angled nail brush, and I got this in Poundland. I'm going to dampen the brush with some Urban Decay setting spray and dip it into black eyeshadow to start doing my winged eyeliner with. I'm just going to start at the centre of my eyelid and do small brush strokes. I never really just go like because that rarely works out. I just kind of do small brush strokes. Then I'm doing it very thin in here, and then getting thicker as I come into the centre of my eyelid. Now I'm just going to wing it out. I wanted to nearly join the crease where I've cut. I don't want it to connect with it, but I want it to be very like close to joining it. So I'm just going to lock up my other eye. I've dragged out my eyeliner a good bit, but now I'm just going to tidy it up with concealer just to really sharpen it up. I'm just going under the wing with the concealer and dragging it a little bit so it takes some product with me. I'm just going to apply a little bit more black because this side's a little bit more winged. And I'm just going to put it a little bit out. Both sides are pretty even. The wing is coming out a good bit, but not touching my eyebrow or anything like that. I'm going to do the inner wing now, and I'm just going to drag the eyeliner down from the corner of my eye, and I drag it down a little bit. And I bring it under there, and I just start joining it kind of to my lash line. I'm going to apply a dark brown eyeliner to my waterline and tightline with the Inglot 9S brush. I'm going to use the light brown eyeshadow that I used on my crease, and I'm going to apply that first at the bottom and blend it out. And then I'm just going to apply a little bit of darker brown eyeshadow just to the very outer corner. Using the Inglot 10S brush again, I'm just going to blend it to soften it. I'm going to apply some mascara, and the way I apply mascara is in zigzag motions, working from the root to the top of the lash. Okay, so I'm just going to apply fake eyelashes, and what I do is let the glue get a little bit tacky. I set it in the centre of my eyelid and then press down the two corners.